Welcome everyone, it's time for more Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we did the final bits and pieces around the Shadow-Cursed lands. We were basically done with this. We did the stuff down here, found a few bits and pieces, nothing too much, like a few chests and whatnot. We do have the exit over to the mountain pass, and while that isn't the most pressing matter, I kind of want to get to there, so I might go here, drop a save, just to make sure that I have a place to go back to. Go and check it out if that's the thing we can do, because we do want to move Lae'zel's quest line forward a little bit too. So that is something that's gonna come. I still have no idea what to do with this. It was supposed to be relevant to Halsin, but as far as I'm aware, nothing really happened with that. I do see that there is some path here. I mean, it's quite clear that that is much too much of a drop, so that is interesting, actually. That is interesting. Maybe I can... Do I have, like, spells that can move me a bit further than just jumping? Potentially I have. But potentially, we might actually be able to get back here at some point. I can also see that there is some stuff over here. None of that really matters, because what we're going to be doing in this episode primarily is redo the events of this place. That is to say, specifically the events related to the woman. Yeah, this woman right here, Isabel. So here's the thing, with regards to Damon over here, the guy who can help Karlach, he's right here. By the way, we are going to go chat with him just a quickie. With regards to him, I said in the last episode that I was going to check, you know, sort of, how do you keep him from dying? Because as soon as we deal with Isabel, she gets taken, we get out here, they all turn to shadows. And as far as I'm aware, you can't really do anything with that. So how do you do that? And well, alright, I did spoil something. He just screamed there, lovely. I have spoiled this a little bit for myself, but I'm gonna say it's fine, because like I said back when we did this, I don't really like how they have sort of told this story, if you know what I mean. Because the solution is basically to save Isabel. Yeah, you're supposed to be able to do that. It's not a guarantee thing that she gets knocked out and taken away. If she does get knocked out and taken away, then what happens. That is to say, the bubble goes away, this place gets attacked, and everyone turns to shadows. But if she lives, well, of course, she can still maintain the bubble, everything is fine. And also, if she lives, and this obviously I haven't read exactly what it means, but well, let's say instead, let me rephrase that, if she gets taken, then people know who we are, and attacking Moonrise Towers is going to be a little bit trickier, I think. Or maybe not necessarily trickier, but if she doesn't get taken, we are still a little bit unbeknownst to the people in Moonrise Towers, so we can potentially sneak in. Maybe, I don't really know. Again, I didn't read up that much. But there we go. So the solution is basically to deal with that fight. And well, we have a couple of benefits here as opposed to the last time that we tried this out, because number one, when we were here last time, I had at least, I think, both Karlach and Asterion with torches when the fight began. So the first turn basically was, you know, switch out to their main weapons. That is not a problem anymore. That's number one. Number two is, well, now when I have prior knowledge, I can pre-buff quite a lot. Like, for example, I can with Karlach. No, actually, I can't actually do this. That is only available in combat. I thought that I was able to actually enter Frenzy State before as well. But no, that is not a problem, or rather a possibility. But basically, we have leveled up a little bit. I have new skills. Shadowheart, I don't think I had this before. The Spirit Guardians, that's pretty damn good. So, yes, we can activate that, for example. So there are a fair whack of things that we can do differently than when we did this last time. So the goal for the fight is going to be to take down the guy that comes in with the wings. Take him out and she's saved. Now it is only, you basically have, I think, about possibly 2 or 3 turns to do it, but with the blasting power that I have in this party, we might actually be able to do it, potentially. So yeah, that is the plan today. Now the first thing we're going to do is have a chat with Damon, because I wouldn't mind, no, not Shadowheart, me. What I have in mind is another weapon for Astarion.
I thought it was you.
So we're gonna see here. Yeah.
A makeshift harp, and if you find
interesting
materials.
Oh, okay, never mind. It was actually new stuff. I didn't think about that. I don't think I've asked about this. Okay, what do you mean interesting materials?
I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. But no one has earned my trust, if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Well, that's intriguing. I actually have some of those. And also some hellish masks. Any use for these?
Using something that's already fabricated is tough. But I can try. How many do you have?
I have 2 of them.
I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces. There. Be careful who sees you using that. Might draw the wrong sort of eyes.
Orthon explosive. Ooh. So, basically just a big old bomb. I like that. I'll actually hold on to that. I'll hold on to that and have that set. Cool. Also, by the way, let's dump those in there. So that was fun. Not entirely what we were here for, but if you can do something with Infernal Iron, that's intriguing.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand. There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Just get something. Flawed Heldusk armor. Ooh. Rare heavy armor. Lesser infernal retribution. When you are hit by a foe within 2 meters, it might take damage. Some fire damage. In superior plate, you take 1 less piercing. And disadvantage on stealth checks. So that is obviously going to go over to Karlak. She's also not proficient in heavy armor, but I have plans for level 8, which we are getting pretty close to. I think that she can get heavy armor proficiency, and if we can get her that, I think that I would like that, let's just say. Alright then, was that it? Or can we get even more? Is that a thing? No, apparently that was the thing that I was able to get. Well, that's fine still. So what I'm out for is... Ooh, you have sort of life stealing. That is a short sword. Now here's the thing. You do have a short sword in your main hand. Alright, so we could actually go for a short sword. So what did that have? Life stealing critical. On a critical hit, the target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage as long as it isn't a construct or an undead. You also gain temporary hit points. That's kind of nice. You also have another one, sort of clutching Umbra, which is basically just a +1 weapon. Alright. You don't seem to have anything else that's relevant, right? What's this? Scimitar. Don't know if that's relevant, actually. And then we have just a bunch of armors, which is actually something we can think about. Detect thoughts. Haven't been thinking about that. That is a spell that could potentially be interesting. But yeah, you know what? How much is that? How much do you need or want? Can we even see? Is it only 1,000? By balanced offer, 1,000 only for a very rare Sword of Life Stealing. Yeah, I'll take that. Barter with that. Is there anything I can sell? I didn't necessarily want to sell any of the things that I had. Maybe I'll just sell that. I mean, when am I ever going to remember to switch out to a Arcana Plus and Religion Plus when those are generally, you know, caught in the wild, if you know what I mean. So you know what, you can have that. If we get rid of all of that, balance it a little bit less, good. So there we go. We can now indeed sell that, perfect. Still don't know exactly what the silver symbol ad wears to offer. Not 100% sure why that has that. I don't know.
I'll be here if you need anything else.
There we go. So now, Asterion, why don't you ditch that one and ditch that one for now. We add that to main hand and this to offhand. Oh yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, short swords, these look like daggers to me. Well, slightly longer daggers, but yes. So now we have the Baneful, which is lovely, bonus to damage and attack rolls, and we can bane the target, potentially, but also we have this one that it does even more damage. Lovely, so now Asterion is just ever so slightly tougher. I like it.
Still breathing.
Alright then, we also chatted with the cows, that was kind of nice, and killed one, which was a bit strange, well, let's just say. He's now a puddle on the floor. I'll also talk to the cat again, and actually try to get him to our camp, but he didn't want to join. Now before we go and talk to Jaheira, we're going to talk to Rolo again, because we found him out in the wild and saved him again, basically. So what are you thinking now about everything?
Yes, you saved me from shadow creatures. No need to gloat.
I mean, I only gloat because you're so high and mighty and full of yourself. So, no, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, just wanted to check in on you.
I'm fine. It's Cal and Leah who need help.
Yes. We'll get to them when we get to Moonrise Towers. There's so many things that we need to do in there. Alright, then it's been quite some time. Jaheira, we gotta talk to you.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. Oh, my gods. To your very good health.
And yes, Karlak is fangirling so hard for you here. It's actually quite cute. And apparently I can smell the wine first. I mean, I'm not good at medicine, but why don't we just try that? And get a bit of help too. I won't fuss if I miss this one. Of course I rolled really high for this, but sure. Let's see what kind of a wine it is.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering.
Alright then. It does spoil my trust. You know what? No, I'm gonna be very upfront with the woman and say, you know what? Here's me showing you that I trust you.
Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
Well, like getting a bit of fits and screams here and there, but that's not so bad. And of course, also Astarion and Shadowheart both dislike that. Alright. Yes, I can try to deny this. Am I gonna be able to do that? A 6 only? Well, obviously. Yes. I'm gonna fail this one, aren't I? Yo, I did. Wow. Now I get the critical success.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
Uh-huh. Who was that person?
General Ketheric Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketheric Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope.
Well, we'll see about that. And yes, we kind of know about Ketheric already. We can actually say a lot of stuff here. This is actually nice, though. Since I've been there and I've talked to the Necromancer, etc., I have actually been able to tell, or I am actually able to tell her about this. That's intriguing. So, alright then. What do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Well, alright then. Absolutely. Seems like I will be doing most of the heavy lifting here, though.
You're the only one who can get inside the towers. You were born for this mission. Or made for it, rather. Besides, you need this. You need to heal yourself of your infection. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet. Before you go, there's somebody else you should meet. You're not our only secret weapon. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
Alright then, cool. I do, however, already have a lantern that protects me. You wanna talk? Oh, okay. Something bugged out there. I'm just gonna skip. And also that. Let's spur a few gifts the gods chose to give us. I mean, sure. And apparently we now didn't get the option to tell her about the Necromancer. That's intriguing. Let's see if we can tell her now.
The shadows haven't consumed you. Good.
I mean, we were just talking. Alright, wanted to ask you.
Then speak.
Okay, no, actually, we can't tell her about it. Well, that's intriguing, then. Never mind, then we keep our secrets. So, yeah, apparently I have heard her name before. Where?
Ugh, some crusty ballad monger, I expect. They have me slaying gods, or laying with them, depending on the bard.
Well, that's cute. So, yes, I have a guy called Volo. He's a bit loose with the truth, too.
Volo Gedarm? Oh, that old fraud should be dust a century past. But then, lies live forever, and he's half made of this stuff.
So seems like you know him too. So alright then, maybe it was both. Maybe you both killed and laid with gods.
You'll have to sing that one for me when all of this is done. In any case, it was a lifetime ago by now. And for all our victories, we remain on the back foot. We fight, we die, and we just hope that when our time comes, there is someone else to take our place.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, is that how you inspire your harpers with words like that?
No need of that. Every harper is a bard unto themselves, I'm afraid. Help me root out this cult, and they can spin stories about you for a change.
Well, we have a Volo for that. Also, before we head upstairs, Halsin, are you back here by any chance? No. So Halsin was supposed to take the boy back. Why is everything almost lagging a bit? I don't know. But alright then, we shall first and foremost head upstairs. Are they here then? Are they here? He was supposed to be here, he said. No, this is her room, so they're obviously not here. Alright, I don't know where Halsin went. Do we have that as a quest? Lift the Shadow Curse. Yeah, here. Halsin rest. Oh, maybe they went to camp. Alright, they might have actually gone to camp. And Zevlor. But isn't he also in like... Isn't he also like at Moonrise Towers? I think he's also there. And alright then. We can get Shadowheart to become a Dark Justiciar. Do we want that? I have no idea if we want that. And alright, we've done that. Yeah, okay, it might be that he actually got the boy over to our camp. That's true, and that's fine because we are going to the camp. Just nip into Isabel's room, head back to camp, have a bit of a rest, and then we shall talk to people. Before I forget though, not that it necessarily matters, but we'll equip our staff here. So back to camp, chat with Halsin presumably, but if nothing else, have a bit of a rest. Alright, here we are. Can we find someone? Where is Halsin? There's Gale. Yeah. There's Halsin, who also has the blessing. We have the blessing of Selûne in here. No? Why did you have the blessing of Selûne and you don't? That's intriguing. Hello, Halsin.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Well, that's a bit of a shame. So exactly how is it that you know all of this?
I knew something was wrong when he didn't wake up. But now I'm even more certain. By now we should have seen some small glimmer of Thaniel's power. A sign that the land is healing. New growth, flowers in bloom. But there has been nothing.
I did not get that he was such a miracle boy, but alright then. Can it be undone then?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Oh. Alright then, here we go. I met a shadow child named Oliver, resembling Thaniel, but he's... No, he's not dead. He's not dead. I didn't kill him. He went away. He's absolutely not dead.
Perhaps not. If he truly is a part of Thaniel, then he's beyond life and death. More likely he's just hiding. We should return to where you saw him. And I truly mean we, if you wish. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side.
Well, hello there. Alright then, you can come with, maybe. Let's see what I can do.
Let me help you then. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If
Yeah, you
want
just
me,
said that.
I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
Oh. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can join me.
Seems your ranks are quite packed. If some space frees up, I'll be ready for you.
Well, alright, then we can have him as a party member. Now, that could be quite cool for this specific one. So, you know what? I'll get rid of Shadowheart for now. But obviously, she's going to be in my party, like, forever. But, alright, well, now we have a clue to what it is that we're doing.
It seems like Cazador used Astarion's flesh not as a canvas, but as a contract. We haven't heard the last of this, I'll wager.
No, that's probably true. And also, yeah, what did you think about Ketheric Thorm? He was a Sharan after all.
Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie.
That seems fair. So, okay, for now, you have to remain in camp.
If you're sure.
I am, for now.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Oh, bloody hell, don't be so salty. Item received. Oh, do I have that when she's not in the party then? That's convenient. Alright, Halsin, we are gonna have to level you up a bit.
Still suffers.
Alright then, come, I need you by my side.
Now our roots.
Gale and Will likes that. Well, that's a shame. Because I don't care about Gale and Will. It's a bit of a shame, I suppose, that I'm sort of sticking to certain characters, I guess. But we are also advancing their stories, so it feels like I'm mainly doing what I'm supposed to do. Even though it would be kind of nice to have Gale with, because he's a bit fun at least. So you know what, let's start by leveling Halsin up here. So we actually do have a new party member. Oh, Drew was level 2. I thought you were level 5, but apparently not. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so what is it that we got here? Combat Wild Shape. As a bonus action, you can assume the form of a beast. Cool, and you only need a short rest. You can transform twice per short rest. Cool. Lunar Mend. Expend spell slots to regain hit points while in wild shape. So you can become a wolf, a badger, spider, wolf, and I thought that was a wolf. Oh, that's the spell. And then we can become badger, spider, wolf, or cat. Oh, that's kind of nifty. A cat. And also a wild shape. What is that one here? Or does that have a specific one? I don't know. Alright then. And then subclass. You're currently... Okay, we can actually select here. Circle of the Moon. That is the one that allows us to change... No, that is only... Wait... So the action is expend spell slots to regain hit points. So basically a heal when you're in that shape. Combat Wild Shape is still a thing. Actually, what does that mean? As a bonus action, but this is an actual action. Okay, fair enough. And as a cantrip, we can choose either Guidance, Poison Spray, Produce Flame, or Resistance. Not as interesting. And with that, we have Natural Recovery instead of the Bear. So we can become a bear with this one. Or we have the Circle of Spores. Viewing death, necrosis, fungal growth, and sporulation as just another part of life. You can manipulate such spores to augment yourself. Ooh. So, Halo Spores. Or Symbiotic Entity. Well, and, I suppose. And also Bone Chill. You know what? None of those really seem that interesting. being able to turn into a bear, now that's fun. Then we have Cure Wounds, Entangle, Good Berry, Thunder Wave, and Ice. Nice. That's interesting. You're a druid. Why would you have mage spells? That's a bit of a difference between this and the old ones, the old games. You're gonna have Healing Word, because that's pretty damn good. Create or Destroy Water could be nice. Speak with Animals means that I could not you get rid of it, but he's also not gonna be in the party, so don't worry too much. Fairy Fire is actually pretty damn good. Okay, we can give healing items to people. That's kind of nice. We'll get rid of that one and have Fairy Fire instead. There we go. So that's level 2. We're gonna have to do this a few times now. That's fine. More spell slots, and we can prepare more spells. So now we have level 2 stuff. And Restoration, which is set. We'll remove that for now. Pass Without Trace, fairly similar to Shadowheart, but not entirely. Flaming Sphere, a bit of damage. Flame Blade. I don't think we're actually going to need to do a whole lot. Ooh, Moonbeam is kind of nice. Caught on a beam of light, the damages creatures, and I can move it. I like that. I've had a paladin use that in real D&D, and it's actually quite effective. So we'll take that one. We have a level 4. More spells, a cantrip, and we can now go Deep Rothe and also Dire Raven and a feat. Cool. So now we get a cantrip, and which cantrip felt interesting? I think ability checks, saving throws is a nice one. We can get another spell, Dark Vision, Heat, Metal. Cause a metal weapon or armor to glow red hot and force the wearer to let go or receive disadvantage. Enhance ability, gain advantage on ability checks with a chosen ability, Spike Growth. That's kind of nifty, we'll take that. And now we get a feat. Do I just level you up in terms of your stuff here? Would there be anything else? Crossbow, dual wielder, dungeon delver. You know what? I'm probably just gonna get no, not proficiency. Which one is it? Where we get more points? Ability improvement, there we go. So get yourself a bit more wisdom, and you can have, I suppose, strength. Oh, sorry, dexterity done. There we go. Get to level 5. I could obviously level up my other characters as well, you know. Wild Strike, additional attack after making an armed strike in wild shape. Cool, cool, cool. And we are up to now level 3 spells. What was that? Daylight. Enchant an item to shine like the sun. Kind of nifty, but no. Make weeds burst from the ground and smother the area. Creatures moving through had their movements be quartered. But that's not fun. Feign Death. Sleet Storm. Call forth a storm that disrupts the concentration of spellcaster. Douses fires and creates an ice surface. Kind of nifty. And Call Lightning. That's also very cool. Lightning strikes all targets within the range. Then for 10 turns you can call down lightning. You know what? We take that one. That's cool. Level 6. You get a lot of stuff, which is cool. Primal Strike. While in beast form, your attacks count as magical for the purpose of overcome resistance and immunity. Nice. And a panther we can become, or an owl bear. Ooh, lovely. There we go. And of course also more spells. And finally, level 4 spells. What was that? Grasping Vine. I do not want that. Freedom of movement, that's kind of nice. Stone Skin is very nice. Turn a creature's flesh hard as stone. Only take half damage. You know what? That's a good supporting spell. Alright then, Halsin, welcome to the party for now, until we have no further use of you. So I suppose that we are potentially... We'll see if we get to the fight. Oh, no, I didn't mean to play as him. I suppose we'll potentially leave potentially leave Last Light into the next episode, but we'll see. I mean, that fight with Isabel, that's a pretty damn quick fight, so maybe it will be pretty fast. But we're gonna go check out the little shack now. So first of all, let's have a rest in case anything happens, and if not, we can just go back to Last Light In and do that really tricky fight. Alright, we are back outside, so let's just quickly nip up to the place. So how do we go? We can go straight forward a little bit and then right. So basically up here. Yeah, and I think we can turn down here, right? That's correct, yes. Potentially. Yeah, didn't this... yeah, that's fine. Right, all over here. Yeah, and as I said, Oliver didn't die. We very blatant... oh, right, we could have fast traveled. Never mind. Very blatantly did not die. Also, by the way, you should be... here, I think. Very blatantly did not die, so he should just be in hiding, basically. You can kill him, but I never attacked him. I only attacked the others. So let's arrive here, see what Halsin says. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he's right here. Not dead. Not at all dead. Hello, Oliver.
No. Go away!
Slippery little bugger, isn't he? He'll be looking for somewhere safe. Somewhere where the shadows are nice and strong.
Also, Halsin, why did you say something? Alright. Well, there's a big bloody shadow portal here. Hello, this was not here before.
I'll make my own fun if I have to.
Oh.
My own friends.
Alright. But I didn't think that we would be fighting. Okay. That is lecture. 3 to 30. Why can't I counterspell it? That would have been much better. Bloody hell, that took a lot of damage. Why didn't I counterspell it? But alright then. So, we don't fight him, obviously. We can't really. So we have Mummy... best mummy ever and best daddy ever. The strongest daddy. Yeah, that hurt, actually. So alright then, let's try out your new weapon, shall we? We'll see how much damage you can do. Fine damage, but also, yes, they are undead, so you can't really steal any life. That's true. So you are obviously gonna turn. That was that, right? Yes. Cave Bear. There we go. Actually, wait. Yeah, that is the bonus action. Yeah, Cave Bear. Bam. Absolutely no sound that was made there. So multi-attack. Aim multiple attacks at a target. Yes, we will do that. We'll try to get rid of this one. Bloody hell, he is big. So, whack, whack, whack. Yeah, that worked quite well. Yeah, can only be used once time, but you can also do... oh, once per battle. Oh, bloody hell, that was a one-time thing. Yeah, basically same as, I suppose, Karlach, really. So Karlach, you will frenzy. And then you will run over here. Oh, damn it, did I? No, I didn't, right? There we go. So, whack you. Bam. And whack again. Now all the little guys are gonna do something. No, you didn't. Okay. Do we remove these or do we remove these? So they didn't do anything this turn, but I am a little bit afraid of these, I'm not gonna lie. So let me get rid of them. Because you're moving now. Yeah, you see, they are... oh, ow! Holy crap. And now you got more. I miss Shadowheart, alright. I miss Shadowheart. But you should be able to, if not kill this one, then at least... Ah, there we go. Perfect for once. Well, we are gonna break your parents, I'm really sorry. That is a bonus action, that's good. Do a bit of a hit, and then... Oh, don't move! I didn't mean to move, I meant for you to do this. There we go, a bit of heal, perfect. Starion, stabby stabby, perfect. Didn't do enough with you though. Okay. That's good, you can move, I'm happy that you move. So meanwhile, we might have to do a... Well, like, we can do a short rest for my sake. So, actually, yeah, just get rid of these. Bam. There we go.
Stop it right now. You'll be sorry.
The question is... Oh, bloody hell.
You want to play?
Okay.
Show you my favorite toy.
Oh, I don't like this. It's fluffy! Oh. Oh. Shadow plush, you say? Oh, for the love of God, there's so many of them. But this is Carla, so she can take care of 3 of them. Well, actually, she can do cleave here. Which will... Sadly only, well actually we can we deal with that? If I move, I can basically move nowhere. I can move basically nowhere, I can move here. If I now do cleave, yeah, there we go. Whabam. Good. Then do a reckless attack on you. And then a frenzied strike on you. Probably should have healed a bit, you know. So, here we go. You can do spike growth here. Like that. Perfect. Then you move away. Nice. You can also heal, but heal Karlak, obviously. Good. And then you... Actually, just do a shot at you. There we go, that's a nice shot, good. And off an attack, no, we don't need to do that. And then I can come up as well. Do this. Don't need crit, that's fine. Perfect, and if you want to move... I thought you were actually going to take some damage, but you didn't. You're frightened, so that's good. You're dead. Perfect. He gets out more, but they basically die immediately, so that's fine. Halsin, you can just... what can you do? Well, you can just hit, actually, I think. We have some more stuff that I didn't know about. Shillelagh. Okay. We have the moonbeam. The moonbeam is fun. We can have the moonbeam here. Yeah, there. Bam, you die.
Why can't you just leave me alone? Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here! And you've ruined it. I'm not leaving. You can't make me.
Be gentle. He's much more than a child. But he doesn't truly know that.
Alright. So you don't have to leave. You have to do some Thaniel strength. You're just a thieving shadow. You have what you want, but not what you need. Thaniel, your friend. People are dying, don't do that. I couldn't say Halsin talk to him. Right. Okay, which one of these would have to be nice then? Or would have to be nice. Which one of these would have to be the proper one? Yeah, alright. He just said he doesn't want to leave, so you don't have to. But you have to lend Thaniel your strength.
He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up.
That's very strong of you, and also I'm not blaming you. You did get torn apart, but you can also be reunited. Yeah, okay. Yeah, here we go. We can smooch him a bit. You were very brave and very resourceful. Yeah, you can help Thaniel quite a lot.
But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot.
Of course he would. So she's good. This was growing up is all about. You will become more than you were before.
So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real. I'd like that. And he would too, I think. All right, I'll do it. I want to do it.
Well done.
Are you crying? You're a bit big to be crying. But I suppose that's okay. Bye. And thank you for playing with me.
It's done, at last. Soon the land will be unshrouded. We should return to Thaniel when we can.
Well, alright then. I don't know if that's actually true. That it will be lifted just by that. But potentially, who knows. Alright then, are we here now? Alright, we are apparently here. Which is a bit fascinating. Alright then, with that said, if I do a short rest, we are actually all good to go. I have my stuff back, but I also want Shadowheart back. Now the question is, where is Thaniel? Is he in my camp or is he at Last Light Inn? I am gonna move back to Last Light Inn and also then straight back to camp. So if we go over to Halsin now, what will... Yeah, okay, yeah. I can see Thaniel here now. Perfect. So, hello Thaniel. How are you feeling?
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Well, I kinda saw that coming,
The
yes.
shadows. Destroy him, so the land may heal, so that I may heal.
Don't know why we exited the conversation there, but also let's chat to Halsin about that.
Help Father preserve you.
Alright then. Well, okay, you know what? Never mind. Okay, fine. Yes, a lot of stuff that we can probably talk to him about, but we're not gonna do that right now.
Wherever you need me.
Alright then, I'll find you
I'll
when I
be right
need
here in
you.
camp. Take care out there.
There we go. And I think that we have a little bit of time left in the episode. I think that we can do the Isabel fight. I think we can go over a little bit. Hello, Shadowheart.
These lands may not be under the thrall of Lady Shah for much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorm to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her. She can redirect her powers elsewhere once he is cast down.
Sounds good. Alright then, join me. Thank you.
Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Absolutely. And you go above me. Thank you. Alright then, back to Last Light Inn, chat with Isabel, see if we might be able to deal with that fight this time around. And I don't know if there's like a whole lot we can do to prepare, but what we will do is, check this, this is a level 3. So if I do... Yeah, I only need 2 to do 4 creatures. That's perfect. So... bonk, 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 and bonk. And I will also, obviously... obviously also get... No, not that one. Get the imp out. Alright then, we're lacking, or rather we're losing turns here. So, hello Isabel.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. Now I'm going to quick forward here, because, well, we've already done this. So, right then. Yes, you are apparently the protector.
Myself, free.
Thank you, absolutely, that's all very well. Thank you for the benefit of that little thing. Means that we don't have to carry around the moon lantern, which is nice.
But there are
perfect.
The cultists.
Yes, we know all about this.
Like
but I do have a moon lantern, so I can travel, but that's fine. Anything else I should know?
Catherine, while you're busy in the
and here we go, here's the guy. Yes, skip. Hello, Flaming Fist Marcus.
I've been blessed.
Okay, so...
you can be too.
Alright,
Come
yes.
with me.
I say we follow the winged freak. No. What are you?
My
okay,
instructions
yes.
are clear. Take the girl to Ketherick.
I could try and probe here. I don't take orders from Absolute's cronies.
What's going on? If you have something to
okay,
say...
he's trying to kidnap you.
Pathetic.
The apps, you can't believe...
Time to go.
And he roars a bit. There's a whole bunch of enemies. Hello. You should probably run, Maul. A constitution save fail, that's bad. And there we go, we get into a fight. He starts doing fair whack of damage. No, he didn't actually critical miss, that's a good start. Alright, and even he went to go before... even he gets to go before... Karlach, that's impressive. So he has about 100 or so-ish health, which is... It's not much, actually. So she has taken... how much damage did she take? She took a fair whack of damage, but nothing too bad, really. Alright then, let's start whacking on him. I say, missing the first one. It does have a bit of a defense, I believe. So all of you, Jaheira is obviously here as well, so she can help out. That's lovely. Didn't that like deal a lot of damage to friends? Not 100% sure, but maybe. So hopefully, yeah, one of the things that happened in my first attempt here is that oh, bloody hell, I can't get past. Can you? Yes, you can move first. Perfect. One of the things that happened in my first attempt was, of course, she ran away and got surrounded by like 3 of these guys. So I'm a bit interested actually in putting someone here. Not me, though, I think. But maybe I will. Good job, little imp. So, you should probably do something here. Drow poison. Fall asleep. I don't think that's gonna work. I have like basic poison or simple toxin. You know what? Yep, let's get a simple toxin up. And then move in to attack. Oh, Wow. Oh, Astarion. Holy crap. 13 plus 10, 28 plus 10. So he basically has 47 hit points left. Good job there, Astarion. Knew I could count on you. Well, actually we haven't even used all of our... You're dead as well, good job. We haven't even used all of our characters, which is fantastic. So she can heal as well, which is kind of nice. And what we're gonna do with Shadow Art is just place ourselves here. We're gonna activate not that one, not mirror image. Nope, not like that. Can I? For the love of God, how do I? Okay, you know what? Screw it. Over to 3, because that's where it is. There we go. Spirit Guardians for radiant damage. Perfect. That's gonna deal a little bit of damage, which is nice. He did a save though, but this is also gonna like hinder you a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna be able to stop her moving all too much. So what will you do now? Yeah, of course you move away and take damage, because bloody hell. And you run right into that guy, and of course you try to do that smart, but not terribly smart. Okay, we have some people downstairs, that's true. Is that Art Culloch? You're up and about. Cool. Meanwhile, me. Mirror image, no. Bane. Hunger of Hadar. Creature within this black creatures, that's not good enough. Cloud of Daggers, not on me, I don't think. I mean, here's the thing. She moved away now. I can move away because he already used his thingamabob. So why don't I actually try to deal with this guy a little bit? Because do I? No, that is actually quite stupid, because the fight is over if this guy dies. So yeah, it's still a crits. Go, whabam. He has very little in terms of hit points left. Now granted, she's gonna be surrounded a bit. There is also another one that comes in. Oh, this might actually be bad. Oh, I might have made a mistake. And you know what I forgot to do, by the way? I did forget to, ow. Ow. But that's actually good. I did forget to save, which is a bit of a shame, but that's all fine. You healed a little bit. Can I... Should be able to, yeah, that's fine. So now Karlach comes in and becomes, if nothing else, probably the hero of the day here. Well, she missed the final one, that's a bit of a shame. But she's not feeling too hot, and I think all of those 3 that surrounded her, they had the final move. So it might actually be that we can get out of this, potentially. She becomes a panther, which is kind of cool. You rage a bit, Harper Boar. Which is cool. Yeah, Astarion, you have to hopefully do this. Good, he's dead. But is that enough? Because it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it. Well, he is dead, so that's at least the first step here. You get in the fight. Good. Now I also have turn undead with you. So if you just move in here. Okay, that did a bit of damage, but you had turn undead too. Yeah. There we go. Save failed on some of them. I should probably have healed now that I think about it. Healed her, that is. Oh, I should have used a higher... Ooh, damn it. Well, I'm actually ahead of these. She healed now, a pretty big heal. And pushed you, so that's... Oh, that's a good job, Isabel. Beautiful. That was actually as well as it could have been. And what are you gonna do, Roland? Are you gonna step up and actually do something good? Yes, you are. Oh, that's very, very good, actually. And I am not being threatened, I believe. But you are also too close. But I don't think that you are... No, you cannot kill her. So I can... But I can also move away, can't I? No, actually, for some reason, we are apparently engaged with each other. I don't exactly know how that works. Alright then. I will... go both of those on you, just to make sure that you go down. There we go. And then I am going to loop around you to like here and here. Haha! You try to get to her, we'll see what happens. I bonk you with my stick. And you bonk it with your... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh, there we go. I think I got this now. These are not so terrible. These bastards seem to be fine for that part. So you now have the others basically not that many left even. That's perfect. You come all the way over to the edge here. You can do a bit of a shot. No, apparently not. Can you throw something? Enraged throw. Throw this candle. There we go. That's a bit excessive for throwing a candle, Karlach. Just gonna say that. So we might actually indeed be very well off here. There's only 2 left. But we are still gonna have to help out because these people are terrible at this. Good job, you did better. Asterion, you just come out here and deal with. Doesn't matter which one we go for, they are after each other. My bloody hell, there we go, good job. I could have shot at the other one, I suppose. Alright then, yeah, we are done here. Beautiful. This went... It was a bit of a scare there, not gonna lie, it was a bit of a scare. Can you even do anything if you go here? I wonder. Yes, you can, apparently. Bonk. Good. And you do a bulwark. You could have done that earlier, just saying. So now you just run away. Can you kill that one? Yep. Sorry, magic missiles.
Parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
Awesome. Oh, we can't actually.
Isabel, are you all right? I'm fine. Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketheric will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Yes, there we go. Beautiful. Alright then. Yeah, why does Ketheric want you and not... that is to say, he wants you there and not killed. Why is that?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Well, that's good at least. So, getting tired of hearing that, you know. Or I never get tired of hearing that. You know what, let's go for that one.
Good. Because your work here is only beginning. No mercy. For Ketheric will have none on you. End this.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very tricky for Ketheric to redeem himself here. Also, apparently I can't actually loot this without it being... stealing.
Let's have a look.
Which is interesting. Alright, is that true? Let me drop a save here. Let me drop a save and try and steal this. Who's gonna have a problem with this? Doesn't seem as if anyone had issues with that. Let me just... yeah, no one seemed to have problems with that. Alright, we have another illithid power. Still haven't been able to get out into the outer ring yet, so I'm thinking just to get this one to open up the sort of final two here. Charge forward, pushing all objects and creatures in your path 4 meters away from you. I mean, that's kind of fun, isn't it? So now we open up a repulsor, push anything and anyone back, or displace creature suffering falling damage because your actions take additional thingamabob. Alright then, well that's good that I did that, and the question now I suppose becomes, do we go back to the mountain pass first for Lae'zel? Before we go back to Ketheric's mausoleum and deal with the night song. Oh, also a map of Shadowlands. Let's read that real quick. An old map of the region which was corrected by hand. Entrance to the city is blocked by a powerful curse. Moonrise, Hub of Wickedness. Toll House and Bar Embankment, point of attack. Distillery, supplies and abandoned house. The shadows lengthen. Kind of interesting. Had I read this, I would have known about those places. Right then. Yeah, would those then have been even maybe marked out potentially? Not 100% sure. But alright then, yeah, I'll give it a bit of a think whether or not I want to go for Lae'zel's thing first. Because now that we had... Like, I was over here in the, I think it was the last episode, I just clicked it and yeah, it felt like the game was just going to allow me to go through to another region. But it wasn't like, oh, if you go here, you can't ever come back. No, we can go here and deal with this and then come back. So you know what, before we do the potentially game-changing changes over here at the mausoleum, I think that is what we're going to be doing. So we're going to actually trade out Karlach for a while. That's a bit sad. I like Karlach. The benefit here is though, or the good thing maybe I should say, is that we actually have quite a number of items that we can give to Karlach, which is lovely. That is to say, like weapons and a bit of armor as well, I think. I mean, I have a fair number of armor pieces here. And potentially a weapon or two that she can use. So yeah, we'll get to that in the beginning of the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.